Yo, what's up? What's up with y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. We got another video. We got another divorce court case video. So this gonna be crazy, man. I hope y'all enjoy the court case video. Comment down below, like, subscribe, comment down below. If you gonna get into this video, this gonna be. Watch this. Let's get to
it. In today's session of Divorce Court. When Naomi met Willie Darden, he was a smooth-talking playboy.
They call me Sweet Willie Shine, and they don't call me sweet for nothing.
But when Naomi got pregnant, he settled down and married her. Now, after 17 years of marriage, he wants a divorce because he says she's just not good enough for him.
I'm the man. I'm a master of everything that I do. I have a superior authority over everything that I touch. The sex was great. Give me credit for something.
I'll give you credit for being able to talk.
Now, Naomi and Willie have come to end their 17-year marriage today in divorce court.
All rise. Court is now in session. Maybelline Ephraim presiding. You may be seated.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is the matter of Naomi Darden versus Willie Darden. I'm advised that after 17 years of marriage and 6 children, you're ready to throw in the towel, Mr. Darden. Why?
Well, the main reason is because there's a lack of trust in the marriage.
After 17 years, there's a lack of trust?
Yeah. In addition, we've grown apart socially and also intellectually. I don't see any reason to continue.
So there's a lack of trust. You've grown apart socially, and you've grown apart intellectually.
Yes.
Tell me about the lack of trust.
He had a 2-year affair with this lady.
Now, how do you know?
Oh, because I found out.
I admitted it.
Right.
Oh, so you admitted yours.
I admitted it, yes.
So if you admitted having an affair with someone during this marriage,
right.
How in the world do you have the gall to come in here talking about lack of trust?
Well, I don't know what she was doing.
So how do you justify that? I
justify that because of the fact that she would leave all the time, 5 days a week, tell me she's with her girlfriends or whatever the case may be.
So maybe it was your guilt wanting to transfer to her something that you had done?
That's not true because I wasn't doing anything then. But I got to the point where I got tired of it, and I said, well, the heck with it. If she's doing it, I'll do it too.
What was I doing?
Oh, so 2 wrongs make a right?
No, I won't say 2 wrongs make a right, but the bottom line is people should be more aware of their vows. When you make vows to be with a person.
You know what? I listened to him about 2 minutes. He seemed like he wanted to be the control one. He seemed like everything just got to go his. Everything just got to go his way. If it ain't his way, fuck it. He don't want to deal with it. Then another thing that keep me from looking at this Negro. Why he look like Michael Jordan? Right? Why do we remind me of Michael Jordan? With that one who, I don't know.
To have and hold, to death do us part, for rich or poor, and all that.
Mr. Darden, don't make me choke up here.
Well,
you talking about vows and should keep to it.
Right.
Did she divorce you?
No.
But now that you think that she had one.
Well, she's not me. We both think differently.
Oh, what does that mean? She's not me. We're going to think differently.
I can't think for her. Her choices and my choices are 2 different choices.
No. I'm saying you think that she had an affair. You don't know it. Right. You think and you suspect. And she didn't leave you.
Right.
And didn't divorce you.
That's not my problem.
But now you're going to divorce her.
Well, that's life.
Really?
Yeah.
That boy cold-blooded.
It's cold, but it's fair.
It's cold, but it's fair.
Hey! He said the word out my mouth. I knew he would say, you gotta watch them kind of men, he slick as hell. Do all that slick talking and everything gotta go his way. Everything gotta go his way.
Right.
So I can do it, you can't.
I never said that, but the bottom line is 2 years ago, we were supposed to have tried to get things together, okay? We were supposed to came clean with each other. And she told me after that point that,
after your affair?
Initially, yes. Initially, she said that she never did anything. Okay. I said whatever you. I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to the judge. I said whatever you did. I said I forgive you for it. I said, but be honest with me, okay? So later on, she tells me something about, well, you were having your fun and I was having mine too. I said, why are you telling me this now? And my man and this, my man this, my man that. And like I said, I'm too old to play games.
Johnny,
So now,
Life
did you
is too short.
confess your affair?
Yes, I did.
So you all had an open discussion.
Exactly.
And you were supposed to be openly confessing.
We were trying to air out all of our grievances and trying to make things right. But like I said,
So you were honest with her, you said?
Exactly.
But she wasn't honest with you?
That's what I feel.
What do you have to say about that, Ms. Scott?
He's lying. I was honest with him. I never had an affair. He's lying.
I feel she's in denial,
so
Your
why
Honor.
does he suspect that you did? Who's Al and who's Joe and who's what's the other one?
Who's Jonathan?
And who's Jonathan?
Somebody he made up. I don't even know them.
No,
somebody
no,
you
that's
made
a lie.
up.
That's
no,
a lie,
you're
Your
a
Honor.
liar.
That's
you
a lie,
are a
Your Honor.
liar.
That's a lie,
Okay,
Your Honor.
where'd you get them?
The way I got these names is because she brought it to me. She mentioned these people to me.
Oh, did I
What
win?
did you
How
tell
would
you?
I know?
I don't know.
How would I know
Because
these
you're a
names?
liar. That's how you would know.
No, I feel you're a liar.
Oh, okay. But I didn't
She
have an affair.
mentioned
You
the names
did.
to
You mentioned Al, Jonathan,
Okay.
and also Fred.
Right.
Joe. I
As
thought
a
it was
matter
Joe.
of fact,
Right. See how he's lying?
As a matter of fact,
Liar.
no, it was Al, Jonathan,
Liar.
and Fred. And as a matter of
See, he lying. I don't believe nothing that nigga gonna say. He lying. He lying his ass off.
fact,
Okay.
as a matter of fact, I spoke to Al because you had his phone number, and I was asking you who's Al.
Okay,
And
when
then
you
there was
spoke to
another
Al,
guy
what'd you
named
find
John.
out?
Pardon me?
When you spoke to Al, what did you find out?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to expect him to be honest with me.
Oh.
You know?
So you're the only honest person in this relationship.
Well, the bottom line is this. What I did was wrong, and I readily admit that, but the bottom line is this. You know, life is too short to play games.
Didn't she forgive you?
Well, so she said, but she constantly brings the girl's name
Did you
up every
forgive
day.
him?
In a way, I didn't. No.
Your Honor, I want to say this. I walked into a club, and she was at the club, and this guy's got his arms around her, okay? And she told me that the guy was asking her to go to breakfast, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning at this time, and also the guy gets mad at me and everything and tells me that she never told him she was married, and also that, what else he said? He said,
what you tell me.
he said also that she told him her name was
You lying.
Sharon. So I walked outside and I found out the guy was a police officer, and he was telling me that.
So you left him alone, didn't you?
Well, he's got to respect me too, okay? Because this is my wife he was talking to, okay? So the bottom line was, he tells me that if somebody walks away and all this other stuff, you know, it's going to be him. And I told him, look, I said, I'm not going to die, go to jail, or kill somebody because of another woman's genitalia. And that's what I meant. A woman should have sense enough to try to tell him, hey, look, nothing's happening, I'm married. Why would she tell him her name is Sharon?
Why was
She's
had
out
to be
at the
concerned
club.
with you?
Maybe she didn't want him to know her real name.
Well, if she didn't want him to know her real name, she should have said, I'm married.
I told him I was
don't want
married.
your drink. No, I don't want you to
invite me
have
a
your
drink.
arm around me.
Well,
or
it
whatever.
seems like you have a lot of rules for what women ought to do, but what's yours? You didn't follow it.
Well, the bottom line is lead, follow, or get out the way. So that's the bottom line.
Bottom line is lead, follow, or
Right.
get out the
I'm
way.
out the way.
Right.
I'm out the way.
This news said, leave, follow, or get out the way. I told you, everything got to go his way. If it don't go his way, it's like, okay, he can go out here and do all the wrong and make up all these rules, but the woman got to do everything except, bro, it don't even go that way at all.
So it's either my way or the highway.
You got it
Is that
right.
what you're saying?
That's what it is.
Okay.
I'm tired of her telling me, you're not my dad. You don't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. I stay
Well,
how
are you
long
her
as I
daddy?
want to. Pardon me?
Well, are you her daddy?
Yeah, I'm her daddy.
Oh, so that's your view.
Yeah, I'm her
You should be
daddy.
daddy.
Yeah.
A man should be daddy.
Yeah.
What else? Come on.
Huh?
Teach me. Tell me.
I'm the man.
You the man.
I'm the man.
You're your own
And
man.
what does
He's
that
not my
mean?
man.
Huh?
He's his own man. He's not my man.
No, I know I'm not your
You're
man.
not my man, you're your
because
own man.
you told me many times about your
A man should be
Okay?
the daddy in the marriage.
Right.
Joe, you agree with that?
I can't necessarily agree with that, Your Honor.
It's on him. You know? That's on him.
I thought when you married.
His wife was looking.
Oh,
You know,
his
he
wife
can't-
is looking, so he
say
can't
anything.
agree.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. You know?
What if I were to take a poll out there in the courtroom if others would agree with you?
Well, it doesn't matter.
How many of the people out there would agree with you?
I'm firm in my convictions. It doesn't matter if no one believes what I'm saying.
Then you should be married.
Well, then I shouldn't be.
You're not.
You should be by yourself.
I wasted 17 years of marriage. I wasted 20-some odd years being with her. And you're right. And you're right. I should have never gotten married. I should have been single.
17 years of marriage.
Wasted.
Explain that.
I wasted it because what do I have to look forward to? Every time I've asked her, does she love me? She says no.
How do you say you wasted 17 years of marriage and nothing to show for it?
What did I benefit from it?
You got 6 kids?
Praise the Lord. And I love my kids dearly.
Can you take care of them?
Is
that a benefit?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's start with that.
Other than that, we have nothing in common.
What did you give into the marriage? What did you give?
I gave my time and I gave my love.
And after 17 years, you're now ready to go on to fulfill your dream.
I'm ready to do it because I'm the man.
When divorce court returns, the judge questions Willie about the years he says he wasted being married.
I could have been with some other women.
You was. That's why the marriage is over with.
If you would like to have the judge hear your case in divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or email us at www.divorcecourttv.com. Divorce court is back in the case of Darden versus Darden as Naomi testifies about her 17-year marriage to Willie.
So now that we know the marriage is ending because she has not, you've outgrown her intellectually.
Right.
You've outgrown her socially.
Right.
What do you mean by that?
We've outgrown each other. I'll put it like that.
Well, thank you.
Plus.
You acknowledge that that Mrs. Darden does exist.
Oh, no. I would never say anything derogatory towards her because she's the mother of my kids. But at the same time, if she's constantly telling me that she don't love me and she hates me and she's got a man and all this, I'll say, hey, have your man. Have your man.
So you want to go on and have another man?
I can surely find another.
Well, Willie, you was having an affair for a couple of years, so hey.
No,
I never said I had a man.
Said I was sorry.
You proved yourself to me.
I said I was sorry about that.
You proved yourself to me, though.
But at the same time, if that's what makes you happy or floats your boat, then float it.
What floats my boat?
Well, she's going to float her boat because I'm going to grant the divorce, and you will get divorced.
Oh, well.
Now, since the marriage is over, I suppose somebody wants to take something out of this wasted marriage of 17 years.
Right.
But I don't see what, since it was wasted. You don't have anything if it was wasted, Mr. Darden.
Well, I don't see why not. Why should the man always be the one who never gets anything? Why?
But you said it was wasted and you didn't get anything.
I said emotionally.
Oh, okay. You didn't get anything emotionally out of the marriage.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, if your husband, I don't know if you're married or not, but if your husband...
You had 6 children without any emotion?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when we're not doing that, okay?
When you're not doing that, what's that?
We're not having sex.
Now remember, you're intellectually superior.
The sex was great.
Oh, okay. The sex was great. All right.
I mean,
well, give her credit for something. Thank you.
Give me credit for something.
Oh.
Give me credit for something.
Well, Mrs. Darden would have to do that. I wasn't there.
Cause my leg's not broke still.
Give you credit, Mrs.
I'm a master of everything that I do.
I'll give you credit for being able to talk a good game.
You're right.
Yeah. They call me Sweet Willie Shine, and they don't call me sweet for nothing.
Well, that's another one of those things I'll have to wait for.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
I won't know, will I?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think you ought to get out of this?
Well, I should get everything.
Since you've got nothing in 17 years.
Oh, yeah.
I should get everything.
Everything?
Including, I would like custody of my daughter, too.
Oh, yeah.
Everything?
Everything. Because most of everything...
Why? Because you the man?
Yeah. I have a superior authority over everything that I touch and come in contact with.
You have a superior authority, let me write that down, over everything that you touch
and come in contact with. Right. I would rather have a superiority complex as opposed to an inferiority complex. I've learned that through life.
I don't think you have a superiority complex or an inferiority complex. I think what you have is a total misconception of yourself.
Well, you can't please everybody, so you please yourself.
So you think you should get everything?
Yes, I should.
But now you told me
I paid for...
Wait a minute. You told me you were 17 years of the marriage
yes.
and nothing to show for it. So what do I have to give you?
I want the television, I want the VCR, I want the stereo equipment, I want the computer, I want the pictures on the wall, I want the plants.
Oh, you want to take all these items from your family, huh?
And the reason that I want it is because she said she's got a man that's going to do all the things I couldn't do. So let them be happy and let him buy those things for her.
Let him give it all to her.
You got that right.
I'm glad you caught yourself.
You got that right.
I'm glad you're real intellectual. You understand that you're not supposed to say certain things. I'm glad.
Right.
That intellectual part is
That's
working.
why they call me Sweet Willie Shine.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, Mrs. Darden, what do you have to say to this desire to get everything from nothing?
He's a liar. He's a liar.
What do you
didn't buy
want?
everything. I want.
I didn't say I bought everything.
I have the kids. My kids deserve this.
Okay, you gave me yours, Willie. I heard you.
You didn't spend nothing. You had nothing to spend.
So you want everything too?
Yes.
So what am I supposed to have?
So this is two greedy people before me.
I'm not greedy.
I am not greedy.
I have the kids.
I am not greedy at all.
Okay. Two selfish people before me.
Material things to me don't mean much.
Material things don't mean what?
The bottom line, material things to me don't mean anything.
Let me write that down too. Material things don't mean much or don't mean anything.
Don't mean anything.
Material things don't mean anything.
The main thing is this. The main thing is this. If you could give me one thing, I'll tell you what I would want. I would want the time that I've spent in this marriage. The time that I wasted. That's what I would want.
Can't give it back to you.
But since you can't give it to me, then give me these things that are tangible.
Now, the time that you wasted in this marriage,
right.
You could have been doing what?
Probably
I could have been playing my game. I could have been with some other women.
Well, you was.
You know?
You was. That's what marriage is over with. That's why it's over with.
Me. If she tells me all the time about her man and her friend and all this,
well, you know what?
Let your friend spend the money.
I'm not greedy.
Let him.
Okay.
I'm not greedy. We can split it then. He can have half. I can have half.
Well, there's one reasonable person in here today. But it's all right for you to say, I want everything because I don't want him to have it. That's real honest with me.
Right.
Well, I want everything because I don't want her to have it.
And I appreciate honesty in this courtroom. But now there's a person willing to compromise. She says, I'll compromise. He can have half of it. You willing to compromise, Mr. Darden, and you still want it all?
I'll think about it. I want it all.
No, you know what you said? You'll think about it, right?
Yeah, I'll think about it. I've thought about it already.
No, I'm going to think about it.
I've thought about it already.
And I'm about to adjourn so I can think about it.
All right.
And I'll decide.
All right.
Court will be at recess.
When divorce court returns, the judge renders her verdict.
I thought that I said, I'm about to rule. And when I rule, I don't want anybody talking. Did I say that joke?
Closed captioning for divorce court provided by Divorce court is back in the case of Darden versus Darden as the judge renders her verdict.
Excuse me, Your Honor. May I say one last thing before you render your decision? You don't mind?
You have more to say, Mr. Darden?
Just one more thing.
You didn't say it all.
I just thought about it when you were out. Rendering your decision.
What'd you think about?
I'm very saddened that this marriage ended up like this. Naomi got me arrested like about 6 times.
Okay, Mr. Darden, you're going off into another subject?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to let her know I don't appreciate it.
All right, you let her know.
Okay.
Now I'm going to let you know.
All right.
I'm getting ready to rule.
Okay.
And I don't appreciate you talking while I'm doing it.
I'm silent.
All right. Back in the Darden matter. I can't give you back the 17 years that you feel that you've wasted, Mr. Darden. Because if I were to give you back the 17 years you think you wasted, I'd have to give Mrs. Darden back the 17 years that I'm sure she feels that she wasted. I don't see how either of you can come to that conclusion. And for you to walk into my courtroom talking about, I want the marriage to end because of trust, distrust, to come in here so morally superior, and after admitting you were the person who had the affair.
Right, which I apologize for.
Yeah. You kind of came in here riding pretty high.
I'm still going to ride high when I leave here.
I thought that I said, I'm about to rule, and when I rule, I don't want anybody talking. Did I say that, Joe?
That's what I heard, Your Honor.
All right. Did you hear that too, Mr. Darden?
Yes, ma'am, I apologize.
All right. Because you'll hear the ruling out in the hallway in a minute. And I know you're too sweet to act like that. Right? Now you can answer me.
Yes, I am.
All right. I can't understand how after 17 years of marriage, either one of you could ask for everything, because neither of you is entitled to everything. That's not the way it goes. But since I can do some equity in this court, there was a compromise position coming from Mrs. Darden, and I applaud you for that. She finally realized she couldn't have everything. So I was going to give you something, Willie, because she couldn't have everything. But you know what you said to the court? Material things don't matter to me.
They don't.
They don't mean a thing to me. Since she has the children and material things mean something to her, she was honest about it. You just wanted to keep her from enjoying it with her man that you think she has. I can't get off into that. I'm going to award the TV, the VCR, the stereo, the living room furniture, and the bedroom set, and the rest of the items, because they don't mean anything to you, and I'm sure you'll understand since you're such a sweet person, Mr. Willie, to your wife. You know what I want to award to you, Mr. Willie?
What?
The mirror, so you can look at yourself.
Right.
Right.
Right. Okay. The man in the mirror.
Because that's all, you're into yourself, so, and you're not considerate of anyone else.
Right.
And you thinking that I'm the one and no one else and nothing else matters. It's either my way or no way.
Right.
I have a feeling that you're going to be by yourself for plenty of nights.
I doubt
and
it.
plenty of days.
I doubt it.
So I'm going to give you the mirror so
Right.
that you can keep looking at yourself.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Since you're so in love with yourself.
Well, if I don't love me, who will?
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It's my order. Court's adjourned.
If you
Well, man, bro, a lot was going on in that situation, man. Let me know what y'all think of this court case, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and also comment down below. I'm out.